So, sir, how do we measure the effectiveness and the impact of the foundation mission in the upcoming projects?
Okay. Thank you. I don't know where you get those questions from, but those questions are really, really deep and lovely. How do you get this information? So, as a foundation, that was a bit difficult when we first started, but at this point, when we find our field as regards our project, we discovered that there are needs to go back to the drum board and check how effective this is. So, for example, for our free medical test, we'll go back to the community and ask how effective was it? How are you using the medication? Have you been privileged to improve on it? For example, we have individuals in our Osun State free medical distribution in Southwest Nigeria that after they finish the medication, that we're privileged to give them as part of the dosage recommended by the doctor after they carry out the test. You know how it works. So they now have to continue by themselves. In that regards, because as you know, medication is extremely important. That's for free medical tests. In our educational sector, the free JAM distribution and partial scholarship. So our vice president, our secretary, as you can tell, all over, they would just try as much as they can to keep in touch with those individuals. How are they doing in school? Do they need any further intervention? Like you know as well, our free prison outreach. You know how it goes. I know you're familiar with this project. So we do get regular feedback from these individuals, because we discover that whatever we've done, if we don't find a way of maintaining, I was talking to my friend some couple of days back. Say one of the depressing thing about my country and our generation is that we don't have enough maintenance culture. There's no feedback coming from there. That's why, as you know, Yacon Foundation, we thought it wise that, okay, we've done prison outreach intervention. Let's follow up on these individuals, because if you don't follow up on them, these individuals have stayed in the prison for 10, 5, 4, 3 years. They don't have any life outside the prison. That was their new world. Now you're bringing them out. If you don't follow up on them, if you don't check on them, if you don't give them what to do to maintain their status on the larger society, going back to the prison becomes inevitable, to be honest. And this is proven nationwide. If you do a prison outreach, if you do a community project and you don't go back to check, they would further go back to that thing. Take, for example, if you dig borehole and you don't go back to check regularly, before you come back maybe some couple of years, you will discover that they don't really know the value of that bore. And it's not their fault, because the borehole was not there before you came in to do the borehole. So they were surviving with somewhere, maybe local river that's on hygiene, all sorts. Now you've dug the borehole, you need to go back there to check regularly, maybe every 3 months, maybe every 2 months, maybe every month, for a sizable amount of months, days, until you ensure that they understand the value they themselves have placed some personal value on the product, on the commodity, on the services you've rendered to them. Outside that is just another project for another day. Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir.